Good morning, YouTube! How are you doing, fellow viewers? Today I'm gonna be doing a short review about this Milan mini GPS bike computer, because as you know I broke my last one from Cyclus on a speedrun. So I'm gonna do a fast review of this and tell you why I bought it. I ordered this myself from AliExpress and cost something around $20 US. I don't remember the price exactly at the moment. Alright, so I'll leave the price on the screen. But the reason I ordered this one instead of the same one I had that did work great is because of the form factor. The Cyclus G1, I believe the model was, I can't remember, was more square. It was a little bit bigger, and on these corners it was more prone to breakage, and that's exactly what happened. It did crash and it broke the screen. As I saw lots of other YouTubers with RC cars using this Milan mini GPS and have no complaints about them. They have one or two YouTubers have them all scratched up and they still work. So now I put my money on one of these. It's much smaller. What it comes in the box: of course the instructions, the GPS. You have the typical rubber bands, alright, to mount it on the bike, and the charger, which is micro USB, alright. So basically, to use it, you have the top left button, which changes from average, top speed, and now speed, alright. And you'll have this right top button, which will change for the time that is at the moment, so the hour, time of the day, sorry. This is the total time you have been walking or moving with the GPS, the time that the GPS was moving. When you start moving, it starts counting, and when you stop, it stops the count, alright? This is the distance you have been through. This is the altitude you are at the moment. And this is the total time since you've connected the GPS. Alright? That's that. And this is the odometer. So that's the only things that you'll have to know. It's pretty easy to use. Alright? At the back, you have the configuration button. If you press it, the first thing that appears here, it's the time zone. So mine is 0, so I'll cycle it back to 0, because I am in the Lisbon, London, Meridian, Greenwich. Now this one to confirm, top right to confirm, top left to change the setting. This SEO means sound. If you want the sound, the beeping sound when you touch the buttons, on or off. I want mine off, so I'll leave it off. Here you change if you are using metric or imperial, so kilometers or miles, and this is the total odometer. So you put here the total distance that you maybe have from a previous GPS. If you have been walking for 15 miles, you'll put that here, alright? Or 50 kilometers, you'll put here 50 kilometers, and then the odometer, the total distance that you've traveled, will be starting from the number you put in here, alright? That's basically it, alright? And that's all the settings. So now, this is how you operate it and how you set it up, alright? So I'm gonna now try it and see how accurate it is. So I'll see you there. I hope you can see on the camera yeah, it's pretty accurate. My speedometer is at 63 and it shows 63 on the GPS. So yeah, it's pretty accurate. Alright, boys and girls, so you all saw how accurate this Milan GPS is. Alright, this is the cheapest alternative to an GPS speedometer for the RC cars, alright, and bicycles. If you want to buy a fancier one like the Sky RC, I'll put it on the screen. It's now on sale. The link is also in the description. Don't forget to use the coupon codes, and if you use my links, you help support my channel. Once again, I want to thank you very much for your company, your support. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.